Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I've been covering the cosmos almost exclusively for a good years now, and I'm just kind of burned out on it. It's the same. The DPIN is great. That's decentralized physical infrastructure. The DPIN over on Cosmos is tip top. Talking Jackal, we're talking Akash, Kudos. It's really really excellent, but until people really start building out apps on it, it's still just kind of a speculative investment, kind of hoping for the best. But we're not here to talk about that now. We're here to talk about AMP, and I'm going to be continuing just branching out. So I'm going to cover your guys's what I consider probably your directest competitor in this case, Alchemy Pay. Uh, Look, man, it's still got a problem. I've been beating the hell out of this thing token for a long time, just because it's it's a whole low float, high float. You guys are it's a crypto for all intents and purposes. It's crypto. Now, the thing that got me hot on it, and this is really really important. You guys should probably write this down. Uh, One of the things that's going to get crypto out of the basement and into out onto the street, into the limelight, meaning onboarding bunches of consumers, are consumer apps. I mean, that's just it. And one of the things that I was hot on with AMP way back in the beginning was the spend app of all things. Not because I think it's tremendous. I don't. It's a gift card. It's a gift card. All right. It's a black hole wallet. You put money in, you can never get it out. But it's similar for all gift cards. So I actually saw a little bit of there. And of course, the whole idea is that you use the Spend app, and you can use it at merchants, brick and mortar, and so forth, and trade your cryptocurrencies for goods and services. I mean, it's just something. It's something that Web 2 people can completely understand, and that's important. Is that it's understandable by Web 2 people. Now, what they never did, or if they did and there was an update and I missed it or something like that, is even for it being a more or less consumer focused app, it's still focused at crypto consumers and not normal consumers. You still have to have a wallet. You still have to know your way around crypto, around Web3, to be able to fully utilize the Spend app. And I thought that was it was great at its inception, but I thought it was a mistake since then. They never upgraded it. They never gave anybody a chance to uh, uh, take a credit card and load it up with a credit card, and then just go out and spend it. And I saw no reason that Flexa couldn't take that payment and just turn it into USDC, and you go ahead and spend your USDC or whatever stable coin of your choice. There were a lot of things that they could have did, but they just didn't do. They completely ignored the consumer facing aspect. I think that is a huge mistake. That is something that is crypto wide. It's not just AMP. It is crypto wide. Is the fact that people are ignoring consumers. Now, for what it's worth, the app does work, and that's the best thing that you have around this token. Believe it or not, is that little black hole wallet gift card app. But they nobody ever really put in any effort into trying to make it better, and it did function the way it was intended. But considering how many years we are into this project and the fact that we still don't have a single bit of user data, we still have no idea how many transactions are going to be processed on there, tells me that those numbers are not terribly favorable. Not for something with still a couple $100 million fully diluted valuation. Uh, you need monstrous numbers, huge numbers. You need to really, I mean, just because you're only getting fractions of percentage points on these, which is used to buy AMP, which is pushed over to the stakers, and the wheel keeps turning. But they never really went out of their way to try to make the app better, and that is your shining star. That's the golden ticket. That is the thing that gets it out of the basement, and again into mainstream usage. And it's been ignored for years. Now that tells me that that's it. I mean, it was a proof of concept. They made it, they bid it, they pushed it out, and they're done with it. More or less that they are done with it. Now, the issue I think that they're going to be running into is that they just continue to pivot and pivot and pivot onto something else, ignoring the something good. And you can't do that. Now, I get it, man. They're what are they, alphabet soup or whatever the hell they are now, and just again pivot. And you got the Anvil token, which is a governance token, but we're all still assigning an awful lot of value to that, trying to say it could be something. Right now, it's a smart contract, guys. That's all it is. And I don't really see any path to profitability on that, particularly because they didn't point one out. They're not even thinking that way. So the best product that you have, you ignore as you try to make new products. This is very crypto, incredibly crypto. This is the crypto way. Get it, push it out, find out that it's a failure, and then pivot onto something else. Instead of taking the time, the energy, the effort to make what you already made palatable, you need to start with the consumer and work your way back to the tech. Now, whatever they're building out here in DeFi, and I have the kind of rough idea of what they're going for, they're just late to the party. All right. And there's nothing that is that unique in Fin, borrowing, loaning, leverage. There's really nothing over there that's unique that hasn't been done 50 different ways out here. And they're all bleeding. So, what makes you think that this one is going to be that special? If you guys were going to do anything, if you were going to do anything, you need to text, you need to tweet, you need to email, you need to do and just beat the hell out of this team and say, make the app better, because that is your money shot right there. You're not onboarding more Web3 people. You're just not. All right. These are cult like communities now. I know because AMP is one of them, but these are cult like communities now. And people are not going to leave their failing project to go and try and shore up your failing project. Your only hope here is to onboard a lot of people. And the way you do that is with good quality mobile consumer apps, or at least fix the one that you already have. I'm not saying that it's going to save it. I don't think anything really can, because you're talking, I mean, Jesus, even your Reddit's got 40, 45,000 people on there, and there's like 3 people online at any particular time. They've lost interest. People have lost interest. The investors have lost. Anybody who's over here has completely lost interest in this, and you need to get them back. And you're going to get them back by making something that you already made better. That's where your effort should be. That's where your focus should be. There's going to be a whole new run. People are going to start figuring this out in crypto. I know we're building 3 separate apps ourselves. I'm bootstrapping all of them. Crypto's been good to me. But the there's going to be a whole new wave, and the whole new wave coming out of this Web3 thing is going to be Web 2.5 apps. People using blockchain without realizing that they're using blockchain. You have first mover advantage on this. You had first mover, but you still have a community that could still be rallied around something good. So hit them up, build the app, and make it better. Fix it. You do that, and I think you got a shot. Everything else here, man, we're just kind of pissing in the wind. Anyway, that's all we got on this one, guys. I'm hitting a lot more other things, but I'm never, ever going to forget AMP. Questions or comments, Scott at ThePodocasts.com. I answer any and all. And until next time, I don't know, maybe tomorrow. Please stay safe. Please be smart with your money, guys. Cheers.